Salute, salute, salute. Wild Country updates and more. New York City Mayor Eric Adams indicted in federal corruption. New York Mayor Adams has been indicted by a federal grand jury on charges that remain sealed, according to sources familiar with the matter. Adams now becomes the first mayor in New York City history to be indicted while in office. If he were to resign, he would be replaced by the city's public advocate, Jermaine Williams, who would then schedule a special election. A spokesman for the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York declined to comment. Now, back in November, he also had a case that came out because he was questioned on something assault. Yeah, like what Diddy's being accused of, but put it this way. Back in November or March, he was accused of sexual assault. Now, he always knew that if I stood my ground for New York, that I would be a target. I became, and a bullseye I became. Adams said in a statement that implied he hadn't been informed of the indictment. If I am charged, I am innocent. That's what they all say. And I will fight this with every ounce of my strength and spirit. In a speech recorded at his official residence, Adams acknowledged that some New Yorkers would question his ability to manage the city while he fights the charges, but he vowed to stay in office. I have been facing these lies for months, yet the city has continued to improve. Adams said, "Make it no mistake, you elected me to lead this city, and lead it I will." New York City Mayor Eric Adams released video addressing calls for resignation amid federal indictment. New York Kathy Hochul has the power to remove Adams from office, although she did not immediately return a request for comment Wednesday night. Adams, the police officer turned politician, along with members of his inner circle, has spent nearly a year under the cloud of federal investigations. His cell phones were seized in recent weeks. The residence of some of his closest confidants were searched. The mayor 2 weeks ago accepted the resignation of Edward Caben, his hand-picked police commissioner, after the authorities issued a subpoena for his phones. The mayor's chief counsel, Lisa Zornberg, stepped down. This week, the school's chancellor, David Banks, announced his plans to retire at the end of the year. Banks had also turned over his phone to federal authorities. Banks' younger brother, Philip, the deputy mayor for public safety, and Terrence also had their phones seized. David Banks' fiancée, Sheena Wright, the first deputy mayor, had her phone seized as well. So what's going on with all these people's phones being seized and stepping down and retiring? And it's just so funny. The big headline, Diddy being arrested. Now, all of a sudden, after he got the keys handed to him to New York City, now Adams comes out with a federal indictment. So, is Diddy do talking too much? Or is past things finally piling up on Mayor Adams. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Aaron Katersky, senior investigative reporter for ABC News, breaks down what happens next after Mayor Adams' indictment. Adams has said that as a former police officer, he has always followed the rules. He has also said he has known of no misdoings with his administration. Well, that's another thing. If police officers were to do their job, they would not have auditors making sure they are held accountable. Don't let that go over your head. He has repeatedly said he wasn't aware of any wrongdoing, dismissing speculation that he would face charges as rumors and and vowing as recently as Wednesday afternoon to stay in office. The people of the city elected me to fight for them, and I will stay and fight no matter what, Adams said. Now, the federal investigations into his administration first emerged publicly on November 2nd, 2023, when agents conducted an early morning raid on the Brooklyn home of Adams' chief fundraiser, Brian Suggs. So now, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What do you think is going on? Do you think finally the swamp is getting drained? Do you think finally things are happening? Let me know. Peace out.